Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation. Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. What a first quarter. Boom, you're up 3 scores just like that. The offense clicking.
And they're thinking to themselves, we can totally overwhelm this team. Now flip it over. They're going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Can't panic here. Talk to yourselves 1 play at a time to try and get back.
And that's cliche, but really that's the message. This is still very early on in the game. We're in the first quarter.
If you look at it as down 20, then you almost have no shot.
Seibert on for the PAT. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. 1 play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Mahomes pass.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 61 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
This is JoJo Natson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and
now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next. The Browns drive about to get started. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A run for Nick Chubb. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
This was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Mayfield, like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry.
Mayfield's pass.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd. Down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now, rather than risk anything, Mayfield here, he's going to call a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
We got this.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when, when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands and see how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
You guys suck.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back.
Still second down.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating this drive.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and yard.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lock it for the 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line.
You suck.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them. Injuries that have been lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins. 3rd down here.
He was
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well.
And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Mayfield on 1st down. Under pressure, they got him again. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
It's now
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now Sammy Watkins and the rest of the offense getting set to go again. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
So far he's north of 100 yards receiving. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
was covered by Denzel Ward.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
From the 34 down, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes pass caught by Watkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. This is caught. Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mahomes on target to Watkins for a KC 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Pass interference. Defense.
Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI call at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. To throw, Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4. The Browns on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and 4. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Fourth down, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Now a first and 10 at the 11. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Eluding the pressure. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Think about it, Charles. This is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Mahomes firing complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
To Sammy Watkins.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Second and 6.
Now it's Mahomes again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 6. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. So even with with the pass interference. It's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's another.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Alex Okafor, his second sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Damian Wilson.
He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
And he finds who else? Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
Butker on for the point.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Mayfield sacked.
The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. He finds some open field here. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Mayfield's pass.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
about the 20-yard line. Good. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
This throw caught, right around the 6. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 14 yards that time for number 14.
First and goal.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this play.
And that is caught by Watkins for a cheap touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past over. In order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
It is a good time to be a Cleveland Browns fan. On a streak right now, winning 4 in a row. Last time Cleveland was 4-1, by the way, 1994. And the offense, they have scored at least 30 points in all 4 victories this last week, taking care of Indianapolis, CD. And also, the defense has forced a ton of turnovers this season as well, so they're doing it on both sides.
They certainly are. Myles Garrett, their star defensive end, you got the big contract. He is more than playing up to that right now. What a role he's been on. 6 sacks in the first 5 games. 2nd in sacks right now, Mia. And even better, oftentimes it's not just a sack, but a strip sack. Takes the ball away from the other team. This Cleveland team, you better bring your game if you're going to deal with the Browns right now. 2 divisional road games coming up now. Real big test, week 6 when they visit Pittsburgh, and then it's on to Cincinnati.
They run, jump. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So we've reached halftime here. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for...
Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be.
with the keeps. Had to make all these family to be. Third cold with a trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read with the game now. Dear hero with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruise a bill. Ain't nothing just a heel. Spin moves in zone. Scope the sideline and touchdown. I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Spin moves in zone. Scope the sideline and touchdown. I put on the show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
To get this party started, the NFC's Pro Bowl kicker a year ago, Will Lutz.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The reigning league MVP Lamar Jackson trotting onto the field and leading the way now in his third season in the National Football League as this Baltimore offense gets set to go.
And to me, he's one of the two most difficult guys in the league to game plan for in the NFL, and I add Patrick Mahomes in that category. But just about every team we talk to getting ready for Lamar Jackson says the exact same thing. We've got to slow him down running the football, yet no one's been able to really do it consistently. Now, the most impressive thing about his game to me, how he's developed as both a passer and a leader. His team believes in him.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson on first down.